Hello everyone, we've just finished our yoga in the garden and now we're on to meet the artist. Today is July 9th and we're at First Choice Tree Nursery and Garden Center and Art in the Garden. It's our final weekend here. So I'm going to take you on a little tour and meet some of the incredible artists that are featured during Art in the Garden. So come this way. They're all working in our cold frame due to the rainy conditions outside, and we're going to first stumble across Pearl Durr, an incredible koi artist. Her work is beautiful, expressionistic. The movement and colors and tones is absolutely exceptional. So thank you, Pearl, for being here today. How are you feeling about the art piece that's coming along?
Well, I feel very good. It's a great place to paint and commune with nature.
Excellent.
It was a wonderful affair.
Perfect. Well,
what more can I say?
Oh, well, that's very kind of you to say. So tell our sort of viewers a little bit about what you're painting with. I know that you work with oils, so we are talking about a little bit about the challenges that you're facing right now because of the humidity in the air.
Yes, with the increase in humidity, the oil does take longer to dry, and that affects my painting process a bit as well, just because when I paint I do layer on many different layers, because working with oils I want sometimes just a little bit of paint to show through, and I want different colors to come through, so I need it to be dry before I can apply the next layer. And that's why you get the different colors with the light reflecting through the different layers, so it reflects back your different colors.
Oh, wonderful.
I don't know if that...
Yeah, no, that makes, I think, complete sense. It's sort of this layering effect because it's not drying as quickly. My one question is, are you painting from a photograph, or is it from your imagination? Is it a mixture of both?
It's a mixture of both. The problem with fish is they have a very hard time posing for me.
Oh.
They do not stay still when I position them.
Well, that's so, just, we need to call up a little photo shoot for them and snap some.
So sometimes I do work from a photo and I get my ideas from photos. I do study the fish a fair amount of time. I spend looking at them just to see how they're structured. So there's some scientific process to it as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. Now, I'm looking at your brushes here. Do you have a favorite brush? Could you maybe go through the different types of brushes that you're utilizing?
I only pull out a few, but most artists will fess up that we have a terrible addiction.
Oh.
Okay, and
do you have a paintbrush? Oh, yeah.
I have a paintbrush addiction.
It's like my fabric addiction.
Yes.
I have Tupperware containers
of fabric. This is just
my
traveling one.
Oh, wow. Oh,
this is my traveling package. I travel light.
Yes, very, very light there. So what, because I'm noticing different shapes, just different bristles, different points. So maybe you could just go with even a couple of these just to see what different techniques you create with those paint brushes.
Actually, every artist will develop find out. Every artist will get their own favorites.
Okay.
And depending on what you paint with, you may want a harder brush or a softer brush if you want brush strokes in your work or not. If you're painting outdoors a lot or you paint large, you tend to want longer brushes so that you can stand further away, because a lot of times you'll see it, you paint up close and then we have to walk back 3 feet because we need to see the whole picture. And you know what, I can't play favoritisms to any brush.
Okay. Well, that's fair. I understand that completely. So, but this is looking beautiful. So we were talking a little bit earlier, and you said probably about at least 12 more hours for you to.
At least
it's
12
more hours to get it to the point where it's ready.
Yes,
it's
because as
finished.
you're painting, at least in my process, as you're painting, it changes. I may start off thinking, well, perhaps my subject is going to be positioned a certain way, or certain colors are going to show through, but then they start taking on a life of their own.
Oh, well, and that's the beauty of art,
so they grow and they develop to the point where I feel, oh yeah, this is it.
Well, it's absolutely
even though I
stunning.
said probably at least 12 hours, I don't know for sure.
Yes, well, it's absolutely stunning. I'm so excited. When we finish this work, we should get a photo on our Facebook page so that people can see what you've been working on. Now, if everyone wants to find out more information about Pearl Durr, they can simply visit her website at pearldurr.com. And also, you can view more of her work at the Spotlight Gallery in St. Albert. And that information can be found on firstchoicetreenursery.ca website. So thank you so much, Pearl. Now we're going to head along a little bit further down the road, and we're going to be talking to Judy Schaefer, another one of our artists at Art in the Garden, and she is just finishing up this incredible painting of outdoor rocks, and I want Penny to zoom in a little bit more because the detailing on the moss in particular is absolutely stunning. It's amazing. So thank you so much, Judy, for being here. So how long have you been working on this painting?
Oh, off and on for the last couple of weeks.
Oh, excellent.
I don't know how many hours. I may have 30 hours in it.
Wow. Absolutely beautiful. For those who still, that's a parrot, just for everyone not to be alarmed. We have a lovely friend visiting us right now, so that's him squawking in the background. But if everybody wants to double check Judy's last video, we would have seen her just basic sketching out this beautiful painting that she's created.
This is what was shot before. This is what's evolved since then.
Yes, it's absolutely stunning.
So the forms have taken shape. And we have some depth, and we have some color, we have some focus.
So what kind of paint are you using here, Judy?
This is acrylic.
Acrylic, absolutely wonderful. Now, we heard Pearl talk a little bit about oil paints. Are you experiencing the same problems with the weather? Does that affect how you're painting as well?
The humidity is best for me, actually. I don't have to mist my paint. I don't have to worry about it drying out. And it stays open longer because of the humidity. So for me, this is the opposite problem. It's actually helpful.
Well, that's very fascinating to know. Now, Penny's taking a quick little view of many of these beautiful, smaller little pieces that you have here. Absolutely incredible. Do you have any upcoming, I know you were featured in the Daffodil Gallery, if I'm correct.
Yes, that's right.
Are you still being featured there right now?
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, fantastic. And where else can people find out about you?
Well, they can come to my studio and the country. I live just west of Villeneuve, so yeah, I have people come out to the studio all the time.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Well,
I really appreciate it.
It was a lot of fun.
So if everybody wants to find out more information about the Artists of Art in the Garden, be sure to check out firstchoicetreenursery.ca. Art in the Garden is unfortunately wrapping up tomorrow, Sunday, July 10th, but you'll be able to find all the information on our website. And